All right. Hello. I am excited today to introduce you to one of our Pine Belt Women's Expo's exhibitors, Adventures by Chelsea. And I'm going to let her introduce herself and her company, and so you can know all about her. And now that the travel industry is going again, I'm excited to start traveling myself. So, Chelsea, I'd love to hear from you and to kind of hear about your company.
I am Chelsea Ash, and my company is Travel with Chelsea. And I am a full service travel agent. So that means I do domestic, I do flights only, I do packages, I do international, train, I do it all. So I'm excited that travel industry is finally starting to pick up a little bit, and I'm excited to get back out there and travel, as well as help you fulfill your travel needs and destination.
I'm guessing your job has been highly impacted in your role and
Oh my gosh, yes. It's been an interesting few months to say the least.
ugh, it's terrible. So now, do you feel like things are kind of coming back?
Slowly but surely things are coming back. The cruise industry is we're still kind of iffy waiting, but in the meantime, they have some amazing deals and promotions out there going. So that way, when they do get the all clear to sail, they're ready to go. I've been following some of the captains actually on ships, and they're living out there full time right now, preparing to
Wow.
go as soon as they get the word. So the cruise industry is still kind of just in that weird limbo stage, but everything else is picking up. I mean, you've got Disney reopening, Universal's reopened, and so much more. I know Mexico is a big hotspot right now to go travel to.
Hmm. I know I'm ready to take a trip.
So am I.
So what is your role in someone's travel? So if someone wanted to work with you, how do they go about it?
All they need to do is message me and we get started like that. My role is to basically take all the stress and planning from you and just put together the package that you want, get your approval, book everything for you, and I'm your go-to person during, before, and after the trip.
And how much does this kind of service cost?
Actually, I am free to you.
That's amazing.
Yes. So that a lot of people think that, and some agents do charge, but I work for you.
That's amazing.
I feel like, yes, we get commission from the companies. So I feel like I do not need to charge my clients.
That's amazing. So a lot of the things that you do, whether it's cruise or Disney, and there's so many choices to make and so many different ways to go about it. So I imagine using a service like yours, you can really kind of guide people through it.
Exactly, especially right now with all the COVID restrictions and places are shut down. You have to apply to go to Jamaica and upload a ton of documents. And it's still a crazy time right now, but having a travel agent who knows the industry and who knows what's going on and is keeping on topic is the best right now, especially.
Man, that's great. So right now, what is like the kind of hot topics or hot places or hot deals or things that you would recommend for people looking into traveling soon?
Mexico is always on top of everybody's list right now. Any any vacations in the U.S., of course, right now. Train travel, like Amtrak trips, is a big thing right now too, because it's something different, unique, and not a lot of people think about anymore because everybody,
Mhm.
oh, we can jet over in a plane somewhere. So Amtrak is a big thing right now.
I never think about I've traveled by train some, but mostly out of the United States. I think a lot of Americans forget that we have a rail system, and you really can go all over the country in it.
Exactly. I'm actually in the process of booking a honeymoon for a couple using Amtrak, and believe it or not, it only takes one night to get from Tucson, Arizona to New Orleans.
That is so great. We've done a little bit of train travel here, mostly New Orleans, and I don't know, it's really fun way to travel.
Oh,
So
yeah.
when you travel these days, do you have to wear masks and that kind of thing? Is that recommended?
Yeah, it's still recommended, of course, to always wear the mask right now. And of course, every destination and every supplier has their own rules regarding masks. I know in airports you have to wear them at anytime you're not eating or drinking. Same on flights. Um, I know the all-inclusive resort in Florida, which is another big thing that's really popular right now.
Mm-hmm.
You have to wear them in all the common areas. Disney, you have to wear the masks, even on rides. Same with Universal. So, I mean, it just depends, who the supplier is or destination is.
I bet there's some very creative masks in Disney right now.
I've seen a few, and it's really entertaining.
So, what kind of things do you offer? I know you started a newsletter recently, and what other kind of things do you offer?
I started a newsletter. I've started a blog, actually,
Mm-hmm.
where my husband and I have moved across country twice now, and I've lived in different states, and so we kind of travel when we can. And I actually just had friends in from Idaho, and we went on a few places, actually a lot of places. I'm still tired from this week. So I'm getting ready to upload all those pictures and that blog, which I'm really excited about that I've started.
That's really great. I'm going to link to all of your links, but if you want to go ahead and mention where people can find you, where can we find you for looking for that information?
You can also get the information through my email, which is adventureswithchelsea@gmail.com, my Facebook, Adventures by Chelsea. The newsletter, you can either sign up on my blog or send me a message. You can get to me by my website, which is adventuresbychelsea.com. And I actually also started a VIP group, which is Life and Travel Among the Chaos. And I'm actually getting ready to start doing travel parties with different suppliers once a month. So I have that actually starting in October, which I'm really excited about.
So what does that mean?
That means we actually have somebody from the supplier. In this case, it's going to be Sandals and Beaches.
Oh, wow.
Which I'm so excited that they're opening back up. I really want to.
That was my honeymoon destination. And we were just talking about how we wanted to do it again with like friends this time and not just by ourselves.
Yeah. Well, hey, let me know and I'll plan it for you.
That's amazing.
Yeah. But the travel party is going to be October 6th at 6 p.m.
Fun. That's a good idea.
I'm so excited. And it's also going to be in my VIP group. So make sure, you request to join. You can send me a message through any of my links and anything, and we'll get you set up and ready to go.
That's neat. You don't often get to talk to the people at the companies unless you're going ahead and booking something. But if you want to talk about something that's happening, maybe it's just a wish list item, and then one day you'll get to it.
Exactly. And I did the training for Sandals, and oh my gosh, I really want to go so much more now than I did before.
Yeah, and I've heard beaches is fun for families.
Oh yeah.
So my husband's like, but we don't want to take the kids. I'm like, but it would be fun. Yeah. Well, anything else that we didn't talk about that you'd like to mention?
I've been doing research for the past few days for different types of quotes, and I can tell you that there are some amazing deals right now. Even Disney's got an amazing deal. If you don't mind, I can say a few of those deals.
Absolutely.
Disney, you can save up to $500 for 4 nights and 4 days for your room and ticket packages, which is
great.
Really good. Royal Caribbean, 60% off of your second guest, and kids up to 12 sell free, in addition to getting $150 off for 2021 sailings. Sandals, they've got an instant credit and up to 65% discount on room rates and much more right now also. Club Med, which is the all-inclusive resort in Florida too. They've got discounted rates. They've got up to $500 air credit. Kids under 4 stay free, and ages 5 to 16 get 50% off as well. And Amtrak, they've got a sleeper sale, which is up to $500. Universal is doing a Wizarding World of Harry Potter exclusive package.
I'm a big Harry Potter fan. I want to do that for me.
Hey, let's go. I'm ready to go.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so those are just some of the thousands of amazing deals that you can take a part of right now.
So it sounds like these companies really want people to come back.
Oh yes, the travel industry, we are itching to get going. We're getting ready to go full steam ahead especially as soon as cruising gets that go ahead. Everything is full steam ahead.
Man, that's so exciting. Well, I know people will definitely want to talk to you. It just sounds like the best way to go about it, especially in this crazy world right now. It
Oh
seems
yeah,
so strange to start traveling again, but I think once we all start making our plans and actually taking that first trip, then we'll all feel a lot better about it.
exactly. And having that plan, having something set, to me,
Mhm.
is something to really look forward to, especially where everything is so uncertain right now.
And do you see things like with when people book travel? I know people think of it as an overwhelming expense sometimes, but you can pay on things kind of as you go. How does that work?
Yeah. All you do is, it depends, of course, what supplier that you choose or
Mhm.
we use. I know I work with a lot of different suppliers, so I try to find the best way, best deal. So certain suppliers, most of the suppliers, I should say, especially right now, will allow a payment plan. So all you have to do is pay a deposit, which can be as low as like $50 a person, and then you just make payments up until the final payment date.
Well, that's great. That's a really good way to do it. And then you can, spread it out over time instead of one big
Exactly.
bulk amount.
Exactly.
That's great. Well, this has been very informative and I want to travel so bad now.
Hey, let me know. We'll get it planned.
Great. Well, anything else that you want to mention?
Um, I unless you want me to give my phone number, which I give my phone number too,
Yeah.
and you just text me or call me there.
Go ahead and do that. Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, it's 520-528-3867.
That's great. And I'm going to link your social media, everything to this post so everybody can look at that and sign up for your newsletter and read your blog and all of that because it's just really informative. And a lot of people may have a dream for traveling and it'll be in the future, but then they can know who to contact because they keep getting your newsletter. I highly recommend people subscribing to that. That way, like even if it's not now, maybe it's 2 years from now, you'll still get that newsletter and it'll remind you, oh, here's someone who can take care of me. So thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.